talked about the compensation plan briefly, but now I want to get into it just in a little more detail. I'm going to talk about 2 ways to get paid. We actually have 8 ways that we can get paid. I'm not going to address all of those. Unit level means, unit level is you, right here, and all the people, the distributors that you sponsor personally. So this is the way it goes. If you have 1, 2, or 3 personally sponsored distributors, you'll get paid down to 1 level. That means this is the first level. You'll get 10% of what, or excuse me, 5% of what this person, the points of this person. Let me go back here just a second. I want to explain what we're doing here with the points. This is an international company, as we said before, so they use points on all of these products that they sell. So that when you go to Thailand or you go to Africa, the points are the same for the products. What changes is what you pay for them in the local currency. Like if you go to Thailand and you buy a product that's worth 200 points, and over here you pay $100 for it, in Thailand it's 3,200 baht for the same product. So that's when they do that. But now you get back to this. The unit level is you at this level right here, 1, 2, or 3 distributors. You get 5% of this person right here, 5% of this person right here, 5% of this person, and 5% of this person. Because all of those are your first levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, I missed that. So it goes down to say to this one, right here. Let's do away with this one. You get 5%, 5%, 5%. Then you go up to, you got 4 to 5 distributors that you personally sponsored. You go down to the second level. That means you got these 4 here. So this person right here, this person signed somebody up or sponsored somebody out here like this. And that person has 100 points. And this one has 100 points. And this one has 100 points and 100 points. Because you've got 5 or 4 distributors that you personally sponsored, you can go down to this level here. You get 5% of this, 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 and 5% of this, and so forth. It goes all the way down to 5 levels. When you get up to 10 distributors that you personally sponsored, that means you go down to 5 levels. And as you can see, that can be a lot of money. Now, remember, unit level is locked in. Regardless of which other way you get paid, you get the 5%, okay? Now, we're going to go into the binary system. This company is a binary compensation system. That's what it has, and this is what it looks like. Every distributor will have a binary tree, and it has a right leg and a left leg. You up here will get paid for all the points, which equates to dollars, all the points which equates to dollars, on whichever tree or whichever leg has the less volume on it. For instance, this is 700 volume when you add up all of this, and this one is 800 volume when you add up all of this. Disregard all this stuff on the side here right now. But the way I had laid it out is this is 700 and that's 800. So you get paid off of the leg that has the lowest point value. So in this case, you are going to get paid for 700 points. That's $700, you give them 10% of that. So what happens when they pay you off of this leg? They're going to pay you for the 5% over here regardless. But you get paid 10% of the 700 points, which is $70. And then they take this 700 from this total points over here, over this right leg, because they're not going to pay you twice for it. And that's going to leave a balance of 100. So they don't do away with this 100. They roll it over to the next week. And we're talking about getting paid every week with this company. Is that okay? Everybody got that? We'll ask what you can ask me questions later, but I want to emphasize something else over here that's very, very important. You see this circle here? That is a distributor that he sponsored. We just say he sponsored that distributor. But that distributor has been in there for a while, but he doesn't, or she doesn't have any points, 0 points. Every week, every month, for 2 months, 0 points. But that distributor right there has this spot secured. That is important because the way this thing is set up, you get compensation from every one of these people here on this day. This person is sitting there, not making any compensation, not making any points, but that's their spot, and that's okay. Now later on, this person decides that they want to start working. So they sign up a distributor. They sign up another distributor. Now, this person starts getting paid on the volume below that person. So that is very important. That's why it's important for you, if you want to sign up with us and you want to get into this business where you can make quite a bit of money, then get in now, because you don't want to wait a week and get in, because you're going to go way down here, as opposed to, say, for instance, you're up here and there's other people in here. So if you wait a week, you may be 10 slots down on this thing, so you will have missed out on residual income from 10 people. So you want to get in there. If you have to sit there and you're not, you just can't get anybody to sign up for a while, that's okay. You still got that spot secure. Are there any questions about that? Well, I'm going to leave it at that right now because I think this kind of explains what we're talking about. Well, I will go back to this just for a second. 8 ways. We're talking about income like bonuses. We're talking about cash bonuses. We're talking about a bonus to make payments on a car. We're talking about going on cruises. We're talking about vacations. So we're talking about a lot of things, but we won't get into that. So I'm going to leave you with this right here, right now. And I encourage you to think about this right here. It's very important. Thank you.